Hello, I'm Dr. Mike Darcy, and this episode of the Science on the Edge podcast is a little bit different. It's not an episode as such, it's an announcement, and it's also quite short. I'm basically announcing to my fans and to anyone that comes across this episode the formation of my new company, my new genome analysis company. It's called Athanasia Genetics. And what we do is we analyze individuals' genomes and we offer information on nutrition, on health span, and on lifespan. Now, my PhD is in cellular pathology and molecular genetics. And for anyone that's been following me on my podcast or has read any of my papers, you will know that I'm particularly interested in cellular aging, cellular damage, cell death, and how such things can be modulated or even prevented. And with that in mind, I have formed with a colleague of mine, Jussi, Heinonen, a new company. And this company, Athanasia Genetics, will look in detail at your genomes. But what we will do that's a little bit different than the competitors out there is we will not be looking at heritage, nationality, whether you can taste Celetra or not. That's not our focus. Our focus is purely on nutrition, health span, and longevity. We'll determine which genes you have and how they will link with your ability to absorb and process certain nutrients, and how they will affect things such as your sleep cycle, how healthy you will be and for how long, and lifespan. Obviously, your genetics doesn't completely determine how long you will live, but there are a number of genes involved in helping you to live a longer life, longer and healthier life. So we're going to identify those when we look at your genome. And if you have any negative alleles that may be cause problems with nutrition, health span, or lifespan, there is certain information that we'll give you, which will hopefully help you to make the right decisions so that you'll not fall victim to those negative alleles. So to share my screen now, I will show you the website. So this is Athanasia Genetics. As you can see, new website. We're very proud of it. We've tried to keep it as simple as we can. Basically, there are just 5 menu items here. As an introduction here to the website itself. Here's our company number for anyone that wants to check us out. We are registered as a limited company in the United Kingdom. Basically, here is where you analyze your genome. The steps are you obtain your 23andMe or ancestry genome file. So we don't do the tests, the actual saliva tests. You need one of those tests performed by a third-party provider. What we do is we perform a sort of plug-in analysis on that data. So once you've had a 23andMe or ancestry analysis of your genome, you're able to go to those websites, log in, and download the raw data, which is basically just a text file. Once you've done that, we will test it. So basically, we've got an option here where we validate that it's a genuine file and that we can actually generate a report from it. Once you have done that, and it's confirmed that you have an authentic file, then you are taken through a PayPal page, at which point you can upload your genome, and literally within a minute or so, you get your results. You get a report, and the report itself will give you detailed analysis. A detailed analysis. Here is an example of one of the genes that we might look at, one of the alleles. So here below is an entry, so the FOXO3 gene allele associated with longevity. Here is a description of the result that you might carry, the importance of the gene, and any citations that you might want to look at afterwards. So you get many of these in a typical report. The price of our product is $25, more or less 20 to 24 pounds. So it's quite low. It costs about 150 to get your 23andMe or ancestry genome analyzed. So an extra 20 or so on top of that for further and more detailed analysis. So if you are interested, please visit us at athanasia-genetics.com, and we'll be happy to help you achieve what you can with the genetic lottery that you have been dealt. So once again, that is athanasia-genetics.com, athanasia-genetics.com. Okay, look forward to having you potentially as one of our first customers. Thank you for now, and the next episode will be a typical Science on the Edge episode, no promoting my business. We're back to normal. But goodbye for now.